Hello, Filter Talk. So it's Friday. It's dry where I am working, and I decided to come on here because I want to express my thoughts again. So I've been on YouTube and I've been looking at a lot of crime stuff, and there is this one case that happened. Well, it actually happened probably like 5 years ago, but recently, 3 months, this person just got convicted of murder. And if you guys are aware of what I'm talking about the case of Iyana Sawyer, the pregnant niece, and the uncle Jonathan Quiles. I don't know if I didn't pronounce his name right. I don't give a. But what I was saying in the next clip, I was going to give you like a short story for you guys who have not heard the story. If you guys are curious about it, they have nothing but videos, of course, on YouTube. So it's about this 16-year-old girl that was pregnant, and she came from like a nice knitted family, very tight knit family. These people would have picnics, you know, like having like a very strong, close family. From me looking at the videos and hearing everybody's opinions from what I see, she was excellent in school. Like, they said that she had the potential of becoming the next female president. I mean, they really gave, this girl props. And the whole time, she was hiding a secret. And that secret was that she was pregnant. But what was even more disturbing and more disgusting was that she was, and they say allegedly, because I don't even believe that alleged shit, she was pregnant by her uncle. And her uncle, Pretty Boy Floyd, was married to her aunt, which is her mother's sister. And for the last 2 years, underneath all the family noses, they were having a secret sexual loving affair. I wouldn't even call it loving. It was just straight up sexual. This man would spend time with this girl as if she was her own father. He would pick her up from school. She would be spending massive times over his and the aunt's house, while the aunt, who looks like a hardworking woman, would be out working her ass off while she's in the house with them. One part that I remember hearing was that this man actually took this girl to get her driver's license. And when I was 18, because when I got my license at 18, I didn't get them at 16, I was 18. I didn't have any of my uncles taking me to driving school nor to get my license. I had my mom and my dad. So I'm thinking, like, where the fuck was her mom and dad? That's their job, not the fucking uncle. And then I looked in like the case videos, and I do see that her mother, which is married to her dad, he's very much active in their life, or was in their life. But I don't know, we don't know how the fuck or whatever happened that caused him to be absent. So they were having this intense sexual affair. He would contact her in Snapchat. They would have these messages, these disgusting messages. I remember looking at that video, I felt sick to my stomach. The things that he was sending her runs chills down your spine, will make you vomit. He would send her like explicit pictures of people having sex. He would say, I love her. He would try to manipulate her, brainwash her in a kind of way. I mean, them texts were motherfucking wild. When I heard that video and that man reading the text, you could tell, like, if you guys go on YouTube and look at that video, that man who was reading them texts was so fucking uncomfortable, he couldn't get his words straight. The man was stuttering as he had a gun placed on his lower back. And then what makes the killing also she has had a younger sister. And this younger sister was also being sexually molested, because the younger sister, she at first didn't even come out with it. Say her mom, her family, they were asking, did anything happen to you inappropriately with this man? The same thing that they asked Iyana. And this girl says, no, this man's not touching me. This man is not. He never was inappropriate with me whatsoever. But fast forward to now, in the courtroom, the girl's telling everything. That they had sex in his car, that he, inappropriately groped her, where he wasn't being groped. He was doing all kinds of shit to the both of them. And then while he was sitting there, like, having inappropriate relations with them, he would give them these capsules for them to take, just so when he, when he does his thing in them, they wouldn't get pregnant. But unfortunately, Iyana became pregnant. And because of the fact that she got pregnant, and he was married to her aunt, he had to come up with some type of way to get rid of her. So he had the girl leave school on her own, chatting on Snapchat, had the girl meet him, or either she picked him up, I don't know what the hell, but either way or another, she ended up at his job. And this is where they said that he tried to choke her, wouldn't work, and then he had shot her and put her body somewhere in a landfill where God knows nobody doesn't even know where the hell she at. They literally to this day don't even have a body to even bury. So from looking at these videos, I felt like I wanted to do my own personal opinions on this bullshit. Now, those people that know the case, or people that don't know but will look at YouTube and know for a fact that this man is an absolute pig, vile, disgusting. He's every disgusting word, thing that you can think of. But what kind of pissed me off in a mild way, and I don't need no criticism on this video, is the nieces. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell, with all the stuff that's going on, why in the hell was this not told to any family member? And I'm not trying to hear that part about, oh, they're scared, they're being manipulated, their children. Fuck that. We all looked at Steve Wicko's shows. How many cases where there have been molestation cases saying that this 16-year-old girl said, my dad touched me. This 3-year-old girl says, my dad touched me. This 5-year-old says, my uncle touched me. And they go on the show and they find out that their family member is a predator. You cannot literally say that you don't think that it was right. They can't say that it was right, and nobody ain't going to try to play like the innocent card with these girls. I feel like that part of them wanted to be grown stinking asses and wanted to, because that's how certain girls are. Get my gist? Because if they weren't grown asses, they should have told their family member. Should have told their mama, like, oh, he touched me inappropriate, he touched me the wrong way, or should have even told the aunt. And then when the aunt told him, do not socialize with the nieces anymore, they had the audacity to get mad at her. They got the mother effing audacity to text this woman to tell her to bring a pizza, and while they're in her house via text to get them a pizza. Are you for real? Child, if I was in the aunt's shoes, I would throw their asses out of my motherfucking house. I'm just saying. I don't care if that's just, because ain't no way you're going to be disrespectful around me. I wouldn't even take that shit with my own nieces, okay? So I'm hoping for the aunt's sake, the one that had to go through all this bullshit, I hope that she doesn't even socialize with at least the younger girl, because the other girl is gone, unfortunately. But I would cut them out of the life. That's all I got to say.